just leave this here till I'm finished. Alright, usually like to put some tilt on this bar. It's kind of like this. If not, it'll dig in the ground, so I may let the top link out just a little. And I just lengthen that, and that puts some upward tilt on the guards. And I did grease it before I hooked everything up. Even though I only use it maybe 45 minutes. Always try to grease it ahead of time. I think we're ready. We'll go mow the creek bank and maybe we can see some creek water then. Mowing today.
Why?
We broke the Pitman arm, which is just a piece of wood, but it's called a Pitman arm, and they usually last maybe a couple of years, but the mower sits outside and that doesn't help. It lets water get on it, makes it deteriorate a little quicker. So we got to buy a new Pitman arm before we get the mower going again. Almost got finished, didn't like but maybe 75 feet, and that's all the mowing for the day. Well, fortunately I was able to find the Pitman arm at a local farm supply store, so we're going to be putting it on today. I always assumed that these Pitman arms are made out of hickory or wood that was super tough, but I'm not sure what this is made of. Not an expert on wood, so I have no idea. It does look like a pretty tough wood, maybe oak or something like that. Alright, first thing we're going to do is unhook the Pitman arm from the bar. it's just got a spring-loaded latch that you raise up. Like so. And you can see the ball right there that attaches to the bar. That just pulls out of that ball. So we'll put the screwdriver there to hold the bar, and it should pull off. Here's a new Pitman arm, and you can see the hole here in the end of it. That's where this spring goes down in to hold tension on this latch right here. You see, that's puts quite a bit of tension on it. When you pull that latch back, here, let me show you here if I can. You pull this latch back like that, and you can see now you've got tension on each side of the ball that's on the bar. We'll unlatch this, get the pressure off the spring. Alright, let's take this apart and put this new arm on. You'll notice I have these bolts double nutted. And it's just something I do. It's probably not necessary, but it keeps them from, if the first nut happened to get loose and you didn't have a second nut on it, then you could lose a bolt, and that's not good. So I always double nut them. So let's take these off. I'm using the drill driver. Makes it faster. Alright, pull the spring out of the end. And put the spring in the new one. And these aren't hard bolts, they're just conventional bolts that I use in this. Don't think hard bolts are necessary. And then I'll go back and make sure that they're as tight as I can get them. Alright, that end is finished. Now we just have to put the Pitman arm on the end on the mower out there, hook it back up, and put me a piece of cardboard down here to lean on because the grass is pretty wet this morning. So we'll take the nuts off of these bolts. It is a tight fit. And you do have to turn the flywheel here to get it in the position where you can get the bolts in. There's room, it's just you got to turn it just right to be able to get the bolt in there. And this last one, you got to turn this recess in the correct position so the bolt will slide in. nuts on here too, just like we did on the other end. And again, I'll check them to make sure that they're as tight as I can get them. Got the new arm on, so now we're going to hook it up. And we'll slide the bar. And you can see I just snapped it over the top of the ball here on the bar. So we got the new arm on. We'll take it out now and try it and make sure it's working okay. You do always want to check your bar to make sure that it's not bound up and, you know, something happened to it to put pressure on the Pitman arm and broke it. I checked the bar, it's rolling smoothly, so I think it's just time for that Pitman arm to break. Didn't see anything else that was bad. So I'm gonna put my tools up and we'll take this thing out and give it a try and see if it works. Alright, we seem to be working fine. You can see where I just mowed right there. So I think we're okay. Didn't see anything binding up or loose or anything, so I think it was just time to change a Pitman arm, and that was all that was wrong. I've got about 20 more feet here to finish till I get out to our yard. So I'll do that and we'll call this job complete. Well, I seem to have run into some wasp. I don't know if they're in the ground or in the mowing machine or where they're at, but one of them got me on the arm. I don't think you can see it, but it's, yeah, right there. So I don't know, they may be in the ground. They'll build in the ground this time of year, and I disturbed them. So I don't guess I'll be unhooking it right now. I need to take care of this wasp problem first, and then I'll get everything unhooked. Alright, the wasp left, so I don't know if they's in the ground or they just happened to be buzzing around when I backed in. But anyway, all unhooked. We'll be ready for the next time. Thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, and we'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel. Thanks.